turn this over, you're making the, you can't say it that way. Yes, yes. You're just swapping ends. This is hot, this is negative. This is hot, this is negative. And that's what we're doing with that string of lights. We're making it hot down here, neutral there. Then we switch it over, we got it hot over there, negative back here. And then this is exactly, that's what this thing is seeing. When you got it one way, it lights up. When you do it the other way, it's out. Switch. That's what I said. What we're seeing, it's all the design of this. Because I've taken this apart to see what was all in it.
You took it apart?
There's all kinds of electronic stuff in here. So you know me. When I get something like that, I say, well, does it come apart? And I pry, whoo, come all apart.
Wow. Can I see it? Can I see it? Can I see it?
I'll try.
Okay. So this is, what is this? This?
That's a chip.
Chip. This?
Button, switch.
A switch.
That's when you press that button.
Okay.
It turns it on.
And these are all
Transistor.
transistor. Transistor. I have your I have see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And I haven't.
Yeah.
Because black, brown, red.
Mm-hmm.
You gave me this.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And but I can't, I don't, I remember, but I can't say it.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? That's just the.
Shows which way the batteries go in.
Oh.
'Cause I keep forgetting. And somebody decided that that would be a good thing to show which way these batteries should go. Should go in there like that. And like that. Don't work. I bet you I put them wrong again. Flat side that way. That's the way they're supposed to go in. Works just like it did last time.
Yeah, but I'm trying to tell you, we have, we, it's improved from yesterday.
Yes,
It's improved, right?
right.
You, how did you do it?
I just happened to touch that bulb and it came on. I touched this bulb over here that had this on it, and it was loose.
Oh.
And so, because a couple times you were up here and it would go off and on, and then you would wiggle the bulb and it'd come on. So you wiggled the bulb so it was on, and you left it that way, see? That's the way it was when you left. It wasn't. So when I came up here, I happened to touch it and it come on. So I said, well, I'm going to change that socket so that it's tight. And that's what they say in here. They tell you to do that because they tell you that that's what would happen. This, it says, several bulbs will not light up. This happens when one bulb in the circuit is not making contact or breaking circuit or breaking the circuit. It is usually caused by a lamp holder that is not fully seated or the lamp with a broken lead wire. But anyway, that's what it was. With this here, it's a loose, it makes a loose socket. And it wasn't making good, strong, tight contact.
So, well, so let's do it here.
Okay. I went through each one of those and that problem isn't a loose contact.
It isn't?
No, I went through every bulb this morning.
So, what do you think it is? Loose wire?
There's probably two bulbs. Two bulbs are out. And that's why we can't, and I can't figure out. The only solution I can think of now is take every bulb out and test it individually. Then I would know that it isn't the bulb. In other words, what you would do is just take this out and take it on my homemade tester.
Wait a minute. What is this?
That's my homemade tester.
How, but,
That does the same thing as this thing.
but, how would you do this?
Well, I looked at it and I says, the bulbs takes 3 volts, 2.5 or 3 volts, right?
Yeah.
I need to have 2 batteries. So I looked at this thing and said, how can I wire that so that I can get 2 batteries? So I looked at it, I says, if I run a wire from there to here, that's connecting this battery and that battery. Yes?
What, say it again?
This spring here is connected to this,
Yeah.
but it's not connected to this. So what I wanted is this end of this battery connected to that so that it goes down, negative, positive, negative, positive, and you got 3 volts. Because this is a 1.5 volts and this is a 1.5 volts. You add 1.5 volts, you got 3 volts. So 3 volts will light a 2.5 bulb. But I had to have these 2 connected. But it was only connected from here to this one here. So I said, I got to connect this to this. And that's why I run a wire from there to underneath this here, so I would connect this battery to this battery. That's all I did.
I don't understand it.
You know?
Yeah, because
Okay.
this thing is, I still don't understand it.
Okay. Let me put my thumb over here. Now, we got to hook up 2 batteries, right?
Right?
And when you got the spring, it's usually the negative part of the battery.
Right?
So if we put that in there like that, this here has to come down here and make contact.
Contact.
Contact. Because we got to have this and this connected. So this here will go down on top of that. This here will go down on top of that. And that wire hooks to this, so that would hook this and this together. If I put that in there like that, that would hook this and this together. This wire is hooking it.
So
It's just going over here. It don't.
that's for, yeah, I understand now.
Okay. But
You couldn't, yeah, I understand now.
Okay.
This isn't, I got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
All right. This is for 9 volts. You fill that up with that, and that's for a 9 volt. But I can't use 9 volts. It'll burn the bulb out. So I'm only going to use 2 batteries. But I don't know. Can you see that metal hooking from that one to this one? That metal down there?
Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't designed to hook over here. But I I hooked this to, these two together. I just had this wire going in here. I just had a piece of wire and I stuck it in there and I stuck it in that. Because I knew that the end of this battery is going to be down there and make contact. So I knew that. I put this in, and I got to keep a little pressure. Okay, now I know that that is hooked to that because of this wire.
Right.
Now I got to hook this other battery, which I got to get the negative, which is this bottom part, hook to that, and when I do that, it is, and then that's the positive, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. So now there's 3 volts right across there.
Yeah, but then what does this do?
That, if I took it off, this would not fit in there. Touch these 2 wire. One wire would touch that, but it wouldn't touch this. There's too much room in there. So I took the scissors and I cut this off so that when I snap that on there, it gets enough room for the wire to touch this and that to make contact. This has nothing to do other than make contact with that battery. You have to get up early in the morning to follow what I do. My mind goes like 2:40 in the morning.
It does?
Yeah, I'm up raring to do things like that. But that was it just a lot quicker. I'm used to using this, and this thing here, it works. But for years I've been doing that on Christmas time,
Oh, yeah?
checking bulbs.
Well, so you're going to go do it
Every bulb. Going through.
Let's do it. I'll watch you.
You watch me do
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
No problem. We get all the bulbs done, and it should light up. That light lit up. That lit. Whoops. Whoops. See what I mean?
Is that got the
Yeah,
so it shouldn't make any difference.
that's right. I can't that's right. You can't test these.
I mean,
You know what?
it
I should have
wouldn't take it.
I should have been doing it this way. I should have been doing it this way. You hit the nail on the head. That's a good. Well, now that's not a good bulb, but it's it's shorted, so that. You know what? For a couple of years, that's where some of my problems been. Because I've probably been throwing away good bulbs, or not good bulbs, but I never stopped to think, I've never stopped to think what you just said, that you can't test that bulb. It'll show that it's no good because it won't light. But it is still good because it's shortened out. It don't. Well, it should be replaced. That's all right. And that's not what I was doing. When it's like this, you really should be replacing it. It didn't. If it don't light, you should replace it. And I think that was the philosophy of somebody that designed this thing. They said, if we had a little something in there, when that bulb burns out, it would spread and make contact so that the rest of the bulbs will light up. And then all they would have to do is take that out and put a good bulb in. Makes good sense. But to get a guy like me who wants to do some shortcutting, he follows that philosophy up completely. But you see, I didn't, my brain stopped at a certain point and did not let me think that when that's shorted out, putting it on the battery is just shorting the battery out. See, that's really shorting the battery out. Either that or it's, no, it didn't burn, no. The tester said that, see, it's short, the bulb is shorted, which keeps it going. So I can actually leave that in until I get this thing working. Now, if it lights, it's all right. There it's lighting. It's all right. Okay, looks like I got another one burned out, or shorted. See, that's another one shorted. think I'm gonna finish about bedtime.
What?
I think I'm gonna finish about bedtime.
Bedtime?
I'm gonna finish this about bedtime.
I'm,
It's gonna take me that long to do all of this,
oh,
because it's a long time. Let's see, where am I right here? Gotta come back down to here. One time I got a magnifying glass and I looked at every filament and got a magnifying glass to see that it wasn't burned out. And that took a long time. And the other thing I did, I would scrape those because those wires get corroded a little bit and it would make good contact. So I would just clean them with a knife like that. Then when I put them in, I knew it was a good contact. fitting tire.